What's going on, guys? Today I want to talk to you guys about a part of my life that you guys haven't really seen. This car right here is a 99 Kia Sophia. My mom paid $500 for her a little while ago. She got me 6 months. She's a 5-speed 4-cylinder 1.8. But today is a sad day. We are getting her prepped to go to the junkyard. Alright guys, well that's it. We're hooked up, and at 6 or 7 a.m. we will officially be saying goodbye to Sophie the Heinous. Let's get one little focus up here. There we go. Not a pretty car, but it's about to be a dead car. Well, actually, technically, really, it is a dead car. Time and chain piston slammed to valve. It's done. You know, like I said, $600. Mom gave it to me. The car's not really worth the effort that I'd have to put in to fix it. So tomorrow we say goodbye, and in a few days should be saying officially saying hello to the replacement. And there wasn't a whole lot done to this car, but the next car. Still sticking with the family 4-door, but we're gonna try and get wild with the next family 4-door. Give you guys a last minute shot of the ricey on the dash there. Gutted the interior. Yep. Well, got to give her one last ride. We're on our way to the junkyard now. I guess it's time I owe you guys the actual backstory of this car. I'm gonna get into it in a later part of this video, but I mean, we're towing the car because we didn't have a trailer handy. So, I mean, I'm just kind of doing nothing right now. And the seatbelt thinger's going on. That's it's wonderful. Alright, you can really stop like any second now. Like I said, my mom bought this car. It was originally intended for my little brother, but I run into a pretty bad situation that I didn't have a whole lot of options. And as far as way back and forth to work, I really needed something. So she gave me this car. She paid $600 for this car. It's a 1999 Kia Sophia, 4-cylinder, 5-speed. Miles are pretty high on this car. It spent 2 years sitting in a field before Smiley, the biker friend of my mom and dad's, that bought it. Smiley bought it, his wife drove it. I hit a deer with it. They fixed it. And then Chubbs, another biker friend of my mom and dad's, bought it. And he drove it for like 2 weeks and then got mad because it wasn't a truck. So then it sat for 6-7 months when my parents bought it. It had been sitting for 2 months after my parents bought it when they were like, oh, well, he needs a car. So I went out there, started it, ran. They drove it back to the house, but it needed a tire, so they put a tire on it, and then they drove it straight to me. I didn't have a whole lot of expectations for this car when I first seen it. I gave you guys a walk around. It's kind of an ugly little car. But I'm not gonna lie, this car surprised me quite a bit. You know, top speed of 140 miles per hour, and like everybody was, you know, they called my bluff. Even my boss at the time called my bluff, said there's no way. And you know, me myself looking at the car, I thought there was no way too. But I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I drove the dog crap out of this car. I mean, just reaming the clutch on this thing, and it never once gave. But the day we pushed it to its max, 143, I actually had a gentleman riding with me, and got off work, and we were on our way to go get our checks because we still had an hour drive home. Well, actually, I had an hour and a half. I had an hour to drop him off, and then half an hour past that. And when I went to go get out the gate, my boss and his brand new Ford Focus RS hatch cut me off and come sliding out that gate with my other boss in his 2500 HD 2001, I think, Chevy Silverado 6.0 gas burner, just squalling tires behind me and other boss men. So we get onto the highway and we are, I mean, just killing it. I'm staying on him, he's staying on me. I run into the perfect situation. As we were coming around the corner, he was taking the inside, and I was on the outside, and he got caught behind, I want to tell you it was a Chevy Lumina. I mean, we were going pretty fast. I wasn't really paying the most attention other than what was in front of me. So I shot around him with that big old 6.0 right behind me. And we're going, and we're going. And the gentleman that's riding with me goes, "Think we're going fast enough?" And I said, "What do you mean?" He said, are you maxed to the floor? I said, "Yeah, I think so." He said, "Look at the speedo." 143 miles per hour. Now the speedo on this car does not go to 143 miles per hour. My GPS is actually how I knew I was doing 143 miles per hour. Because at the time, I wasn't entirely sure the speedo on this car was correct. It would come and go. I didn't know if the cable was bound or what happened. And soon after that, like, I didn't have any speedo issues. So, I mean, it wasn't really a big deal. Wasn't really something I messed with too much. One of the biggest things that amazed me the most about this car is all that time sitting, as old as this car is, as abused as it was, the air conditioner still worked. But anyway, you know, it honestly did what it was supposed to. I mean, it got me through a rough time period. I drove this car from Arkansas all the way to Kansas City, Missouri, and back. Drove to Memphis once. I mean, drove it from Poplar Bluff to Paragould on a semi-regular for about I want to say a month and a half. I mean, the car did good for $600. That's the backstory of the car. I should be able to get you guys more of an update when we get to the junkyard.